When I was a little kid, the two things I loved most in life were Godzilla and NES games. So naturally, when Godzilla Monster of Monsters came out, it was like a dream come true. Well, almost. So most of the game revolved around getting through very repetitive outer space levels while smashing up tanks and jets and fighting against Godzilla monster enemies. Overall, it's pretty mediocre. Back then, I didn't care. I got the game as a present for my 10th birthday, played night and day as much as I could. Unfortunately, I traded the game for Amagon a year later, much to my regret when I found out what the game was like. Recently, I brought a new NES system, and through a lot of hunting and asking around, my friend Billy managed to find a copy of Godzilla Monster of Monsters. I was about to play my favorite childhood game. It never occurred to me to ask where Billy found it. He also gave me smart games like Legend of Zelda, Bomberman, some stupid thing called Action Fit 2. Godzilla had to come first. I started the game, and nostalgia came flooding back like a tidal wave. Godzilla's 8-bit theme song flooded proudly through the speakers, and I was soon grinning like an idiot. Some people laughed at me while playing such other games, but I never had as much enjoyment for any other games other than NES. Those 8-bit games always take me back when things were much simpler, more safe. But after this, what happened with the game, I don't have those feelings anymore. I forgot how quickly the fun of smashing things Godzilla wore off in the scrolling levels. The gaming bombing you with bullets and things crashing into you from any direction, too big to avoid most of them. Although my excitement had worn down some, it was a long time before I got my first burst battle. My first opponent was Gazora, an obscure Quid kaiju who had never been in a Godzilla movie. The only thing about fighting Gazora is that he always backs into a corner and tries to smack you with his tentacle, unable to move until he gets off of you. The move doesn't do any damage, but it can stall you to a time where you have to start the fight over, and he regains some health. It's as annoying as it sounds, and of course he didn't when I fought him. For some reason, the game caused the game to glitch up, because once he started smacking me around, he never stopped. The timer was supposed to end at about 40 seconds, but it lasted nearly 5 minutes. After a while, the graphics started to mess up with little red blocks were replaced. Which is weird because I just took the game out, blew on it, and then started again. It was about a little glitch standing in my way. So I started again, this time defeating Gazora, the other boss monster, Mogira, without any problems. Then I was on next to the planet Mars. I browsed around the board and found something unexpected. Where Varn's place should have been, there was a piece representing Titanosaurus. There were about 10 kaiju in the game. Titanosaurus was not one of them. Or so I thought. Perhaps Titanosaurus was originally supposed to be in the game, but swapped out for some reason. So I began to feel very excited. Not only was I playing my favorite game, but I was playing a prototype of some sort of new monster. Needless to say, I ran through the levels as best I could to see Titanosaurus in action. Fought, fought Kazora again, beat him. He could do his tentacle smack, but this time a glitch started happening when he died. His sprite didn't sink it to the bottom, instead seemed to be devoured by the glitch, and his eyes started randomly spawning all over the screen. I know now these glitches with Kazora were my first warning sign that something was very wrong with the game. Foolishly, I ignored it. Proceeded on to fight Mogira, who this time had a glitch of his own. Mogira was twice as high as he should have been, which startled me. He was also considerably hard to beat, which is to say, not at all. But soon I defeated him also. When he died, yet another glitch happened. This glitch happened extremely fast. I was lucky to get a screen cap of it all. Well, what happened when the giant Mogira sprite started to shatter and melt? If you look at the garbled text in our corner, you'll notice what appears to be a bird in a cage. Still no idea what that meant. At this point, I was able to fight Titanosaurus, and I was worried as to what kind of glitches would happen at this time. To my surprise, Titanosaurus looked just fine. Although all the games by Belmont are the same, Titanosaurus was a little taller. Titanosaurus actually was taller than Godzilla in his film debut, so I thought it was kind of cool. After a very fun fight with these monsters, I was supposed to be in the game. I took over the enemy base, proceeded to Jupiter like normal, but instead, to Pathos.